Welcome to this Steegle video demonstrating how you can verify a new Google site in Google Search Console using Google Analytics. As you can see, we've outlined the 4 steps here in this site, and we're going to use this site to show how you can verify. So first of all, we need to publish the site publicly. This site's never been published before, we've just created it. So we're going to publish this site. You can see it's going to have the name Verify via Analytics, that's fine. We want to make sure that it's public, however, so we can see here who can view my site. Anyone, manage. You've got to have it public, else there's no point in adding it to Google Search Console. And you don't want to hide it from search engines. Again, if you're going to have it in Google Search Console, it has to be available to Google Search. So we shall publish at this stage here. It's going to publish. And once published, we get the view link at the bottom of the page there. And you don't want to use the whole of this view link. You can see on the end of the link there, it's got home. We don't want a home on the end. We just want the site URL, no page URLs included. So we'll take a copy of that URL. Next, we'll jump over to Google Analytics. In Google Analytics, we want to add a new property. If you're already made Google Analytics, you may want to just add it to an existing one. But in Google Analytics, there you want to create a new property. In the new property, it asks if you want it to be a website. That's exactly what we're after. Continue. Website name, well, again, we'll call it Verify via Analytics. It's going to be a HTTPS URL. We shall paste in the URL we took. And of course, remember when you've copied that, you may need to delete https:// from the front of the URL. Industry category, well, it's just really a test. We'll put it down as computers electronics, and we're based in United Kingdom time zone. Click on create. This will have made the property for us, and in doing so, you get the tracking ID at the top of the page there. It's the UA followed by the numbers and dashes. This is what we need. We need to copy this tracking ID, jump back over to the site, and once back in your Google site in the editor, use the 3-dot menu, and then you can choose Site Analytics. In Site Analytics, it asks you to paste the Google Analytics tracking ID. There it is, the UA number. Then use the Save button. Site Analytics are now active. If you feel you need to, you could always publish again, but there's no changes anyway, so that's now done. Again, what we now need to do is we've added this URL to our site. Let's grab this URL again without home on the end. We don't want home on the end. We just want the site URL, no pages. We'll jump into Google Search Console. In Google Search Console, we'll add a new property. Now, because we're just using the Google Sites URL, it's not a domain, it's a URL prefix. There again, we will paste that URL. Again, remember, no /home on the end or any of your page URLs, just the site URL. Click on continue. This should, in many times, automatically verify your site. You can see here, I didn't have to do anything. It's auto-verified through Google Analytics, which is fantastic. Now we can go to the property and we can see there's no traffic for this. It's a brand new site, and therefore we're not expecting to see any. But over time, this will then give us the option to see how well that's performing in search. This is just a test site. It's never going to perform well in search. But probably the first thing you want to do is you want to go to the URL inspection. Again, paste in that URL. Now, this time you can include some page URLs if you want to. You can then see that the URL is not in property. Sometimes you will need to put the full URL in there. So let's grab that full one with the home this time. Copy that. Put it in the URL inspector. Do the search. It retrieves the data from the Google index. It won't be there because we've only just created the site. You can see the URL is unknown to Google, and then you can request indexing. You can do that on every single page on your site if you wish. We hope you found this useful, and thanks for watching. You can see more new Google Sites videos at Steegle.com.